A great merchant in the world, brought me up in Florence. Therefore, Tranio, for the time being, I will study virtue and philosophy. Oh, tell me what you think, Tranio, for I left Pisa to come to Padua, like a person who goes from a shallow puddle to the deep sea, to drink his fill and quench his deep thirst.
Pardon me, gentle master mine. I'm just as affected by all this as you, and glad that you continue your determination to suck the sweet cream from the top of the milk jug of philosophy. But, good master, while I admire virtue and morality, let's not be too rigorous or blockheaded about it. Music and poetry can make you full of life. Math and metaphysics you can study as you see fit. You won't profit from study and rigor if you don't take time to have some fun, too. Study the things you like.
Many thanks, Trainer. You advised me well. If only being Delaware with you, we could get ready at once, find a place to live, and entertain the
Silence! Gentlemen, don't beg of me anymore. For I am firmly resolved to not let my youngest daughter marry before I have a husband for the elder daughter. If either of you love Catherine, for I know you well and love you well, you shall have my permission to court her at your pleasure.
Whip her up. She's too rough for me. There, potential. Why don't you take Catherine as your wife?
Is it your will, father, to make a laughing stock of me among your mates?
Mates made? What do you mean by that? No mates for you unless you're a gentler, milder mold.
To tell you the truth, sir, you do not need to fear. For I assure you marriage is something I never think about. And if it were, there's no doubt that I would knock you in the head with a three-legged stool and pay you mixed with a lemon, so you look like a fool.
Good Lord, whoever's causing the devil in shame!
Shame me too, good Lord.
Oh, master, something great is going to happen here. That wench is stark mad or wonderfully willful.
Under the other sister's silence, I see amazed mild behavior and sobriety. Be quiet, Trainer.
Well said, master. Mum's the word. You can look at her all you want.
Gentlemen, I truly mean what I've said. Go on, Bianca, and don't be upset, for I love you nevertheless, my dear.
A pretty pet you are. It's best for you to put a finger in your eye and cry, and you know why.
Sister, be content in my unhappiness. Father, I will look at my books, and I will practice my instruments by myself, and they will be my company.
Listen, Trainer, you could hear Minerva speak.
I'm sorry that our goodwill makes Bianca sad.
Baptista, why must you keep Bianca from our sight? For this fiend of hell, why make Bianca beg a penance of Catherine's tongue?
Gentlemen, be content, for I am resolved. Go on, Bianca. Because I know she takes the most delight in music, instruments, and poetry, I shall keep school teachers there fit to instruct her youth within. If you, Sir Intensio, or you, Sir Granio, know of anybody, send them here. I'll be kind to kind men, and liberal to my own children, and bring them up well. And so, farewell. Catherine, you may stay. I have more to talk about with your sister Bianca.
I believe we can go too, can't I? What's that hour's appointed to me? As though I don't want to come and want to go. Ha! You may go to the devil's mother, goodbye. But as for my sweet Bianca, if I can find a man fit enough to teach the things she delights in, I'll bring her to our father.
So will I. But a word with you, Senor Gremio. Even though our quarrel, or Bianca, has never come to negotiations, if we work together on one thing, we may yet again have access to our fair mistress and be happy rivals in Bianca's love.
What is that? Please tell me.
In truth, sir, to get a husband for her sister.
A husband, a devil.
I say a husband.
I say a devil. Do you think, Hortensio, although her father is rich, that any man would be such a fool to be married to hell?
Nonsense, Gremio. Even though it surpasses your patience and mine to ignore her loud, alarm-like scream. Why, good fellows in the world who would take her if the money were high enough.
Oh, I don't know about that. If it were me, I'd rather take the dowry, be whipped every morning in the market, and be married to the likes of her.
True. There's not much choice in a bag of rotten apples. But come, since Baptista's refusal makes us friends, our friendship will continue until we help the elder daughter to a husband. We then set the youngest daughter free for a husband. Sweet Bianca, he who wins her will be a happy man. He who runs the fastest will win the prize. What do you say, Senor Gremio?
I'm free. I would give their finest horse, you know, in a Padua, to who, wed and bed, and rid the house of Catherine. Come on.
Sir, is it possible that love should all of a sudden take such a hold on you?
Tranio, I never thought it possible or even likely until I found it to be true. Tranio, I burn for her. I long for her. I will die, Tranio, if I cannot get this young goddess goes along. Advise me, Tranio, for I know you can. Help me, Tranio, for I know you will.
Sir, it's no time to yell at you now. Affection can't be scolded from the heart. If love has all of a sudden touched you, nothing remains but this. Ransom yourself from captivity as cheaply as you can.
Many thanks, Nye. Go forward. This makes me content because of your good counseling.
Master, you looked at her for so long, perhaps you didn't notice what the point of it all was?
Oh, yes. I saw some sweet beauty in her face.
That's all you saw? Didn't you see her sister and how she began to scold and raise up such a storm that mortal ears might hardly endure the sound?
Tranio, I saw her cool colored lips move, and when she breathed, she perfumed the air. The sacred chemistry was all I saw in her.
No, then, it's time to wake you out of this trance. Master, wake up! If you love the girl, use your thoughts and wits to achieve her. Here's where it stands. Her eldest sister is so cantankerous and sharp of tongue that until the father gets rid of her, master, your love must remain like a maid at home. So he's closely confined her so she won't be annoyed with suitors.
Tranio, he is such a cool father. But didn't you take notice? He took care to get her some kind school teachers to instruct her.
In truth, sir, I did notice. And now I have a plan.
Oh, well, I have one too, Tranio.
Master, I'll bet both of our inventions are the same.
You tell me yours first.
Okay. You will be a school teacher and teach the maid. That's your device?
Yes, it is. Can it be done?
Not possible. Who will play you and pretend to be Vincentio's son?
Oh, enough, for I have it. Since we have not been seen yet in any house, no one can tell of our faces who is servant and who is master. Then you will be master instead of me, Tranio. You will keep a house and food and servants just like I would. I will be someone else, a poor man of peace or a Neapolitan perhaps. Our plan is how she will do it. Tranio, get your clothes changed at once. I want you to take my pinstripe hat and jacket. When the available comes, he will be your servant, but I will travel first, so he doesn't give us away.
It's important that you do. And I am your obedient servant. That's what your father said when we left. Be serviceable to my son, though I think he meant something else. I'm content to be Lucentio because I love Lucentio so well.
Trying to be me because I'm in love. And let me be a slave to this maid whose son appearances up for all maidens. Oh, here comes a rogue. Sir? Sir? Where have you been?
Where have I been? Master, where are you? Has my fellow Tranio stolen your clothes? Or are you stolen his? Come on, what's the news?
Sir, come here. Training here to save my life, to save my life, has taken my outer appearance, and I, in order to escape, have put on this. Since I came ashore, I killed the man in quarrel. Ha! And I fear that I was seen. I order you to be his servant and wait on him like he's your master, while I run away from here to save my own life. Do you understand?
Who, me, sir? Not really.
And do not call him Tranio. Tranio has changed into me, Lucentio.
The better form. I wish I was you, too.
Sir, I advise you to be discreet in all kinds of company. When we're alone, you can call me Tranio. Everywhere else, I'm your master, Lucentio.
Tranio, let's get going. Oh, one more thing remains. You have to become what is worse than Bianca. Let it suffice that my reasons are both good and weighty.
Verona. For a while, I may leave you to see my friends in Padua, especially my most beloved and trusted friend Hortensio. I believe this is his house. Come to the Grumio. Knock, I say.
Knock, sir? Oh, whom should I knock? Is there a man who's refused your worship?
Villain, I say knock me here at this gate as soundly as you can.
Knock you, sir? Why, sir, what kind of man am I, sir, that I should knock you here, sir?
Villain, I say knock me here at this gate and hit well, or else I'll knock your knuckled head.
My master is no quarrelsome. If I knock you first, then I know who gets the worst of this deal afterwards.
It will not be. Fine. If you won't knock it, then I'll ring it.
Help! Help! The master's mad!
Knock what I say, knuckleheaded villain!
What's this? What's the matter? My old friend Grumio and my good friend Petruchio! What are you doing here in Verona?
Hortensio, this is how things are with me. Antonio, my father, is deceased, and so I have thrust myself into dismays to happily wive and thrive as best I may. I have many goods at home and coins in my purse, so I have come abroad to see the world.
Petruchio, should I be straight with you and wish a shrewish, bad-tempered wife for you? You wouldn't thank me for my counsel, I promise you she'll be rich. Very rich. But you are my friend, and I will not do so.
Hortensio, between such friends as we are, few words are enough. Therefore, if you know someone who is rich enough to be Petruchio's wife, if she was bad-tempered, foul, or worse, it would not bother me. It does not remove affection's edge in me. I come to take a wealthy wife in Padua. If wealthy, then happily in Padua.
No, pay attention, sir. It tells you exactly what his mind is. Why he sees nothing wrong so long as money comes out of it.
Petruchio, since we have stepped this far in, I will continue what I brought up as a joke. I can, Petruchio, help you to a wife who is wealthy enough and young and beauteous, brought up in the best way a gentlewoman can. Her only fault, and that is fault enough, is that she's probably bad-tempered and shrewish and forward, so much beyond all measures that I would not wed her for a mine of gold.
Hortensio, quiet. No gold's effects. Tell me your father's name and it is enough. I shall wed her, though she yells as loud as thunder when the clouds crack in autumn.
Her father's name is Baptista Manola, an affable and courteous gentleman. Her name is Catherine Manola, renowned in Padua for her scolding tongue.
Know her father, but I don't know her, and he knew my deceased father well. I will not rest until I see her, Hortensio, so let me be plain with you. I will leave you here unless you will accompany me there.
Petruchio, I shall go with you, for in Baptista's house lies my treasure, the beautiful youngest daughter, Bianca. Therefore, Baptista, however, withholds her from me and other suitors, the rivals in my love. And therefore, Baptista is given this order: none shall have access to Bianca until Catherine, the cursed, has gotten a husband.
Catherine!
talented in reading and mathematics. That way I'll have time to unsuspected court her by herself and let her know that I love her. Yes, of course. What do you say, Romeo?
Who's coming, though?
Petruchio, it's the rival I love. Watch a while.
And see, I had them beautifully bound, for they are all books of love. And make sure you read no other lectures to her. You understand me? Above and besides here, Baptista's liberality with money, I shall increase it with the larger sum. Oh, take the papers too. You will have them very well perfumed. For she to whom they both smell sweet has that perfume and stuff. Oh, what will you read to her?
Rest assured, whatever I read to her, I'll plead with her for you as my patron. And perhaps I'll use more successful words than you, sir, unless you, sir, were a scholar.
Oh, learning, what a thing it is.
Oh, piss over! What an accident!
Quiet!
Romeo, hush! God save you, Senor Gremio.
Oh, well, that Hortensio. And with good fortune, I found this young man, who is very well read in poetry and other books. Good one, I can guarantee.
That's nice. That's great! And I have met a gentleman who has agreed to help me find a fine mathematics teacher to instruct our fair mistress. But Gremio, listen to me. And if you speak fairly to me, I'll tell you news that's good for both of us. Here's a gentleman, whom I met by chance, has undertaken to woo cursed Kate and to wed her, if her dowry pleases him.
Brother shares good news. Have you told her about your faults?
I know she is an irksome, brawling scold. That is all, masters. I hear no harm.
Is that so, friend? What country do you come from?
Born in Verona, I am old Antonio's son.
Oh, such a life with such a wife is strange. I shall be assisting you in all things, but will you woo this wild cat?
Will I live?
Will he woo her? Yes, or I'll hang her.
Why do you think I came here except for that intent? Do you think a little din can daunt my ears? Have I not in my time heard lions roar? Have I not in my time heard the sea puffed up with wind rage like an angry boar covered with sweat? Have I not heard great cannons in the field and heaven's artillery thunder in the skies? Have I not in a terrible battle heard loud screams, neighing steeds, and trumpets clang? And yet you'll tell me of a woman's tongue. Does not give half so much a blow to ears. Walnuts popping in a farmer's fire does.
Listen, this gentleman has come, but I presume not only his own wood, but ours.
I promised we would pay him for the wooing, whatever it may cost.
Oh, indeed we will, provided he win her.
I wish I were sure getting a good dinner.
Oh, gentlemen, God save you. If I may be so bold, tell me, which way is the fastest, Sir Baptista Manola's?
You as the two great daughters, is that what you mean?
Just Biondello. Excuse me, you don't mean her, do you?
Perhaps him and her, sir. Why do you care?
Not if that scolds, at any rate, I hope.
I love no chiders, sir. Biondello, let's leave.
What becomes training?
Sir, a word with you before you go. Are you a suitor to the maid you talk of, yes or no?
And if I am, sir, is it any offense?
So if you leave without saying anything else.
Why, sir, are the streets not as free for me as they are for you?
But she is not.
For what reason, I beseech you?
For this reason, if you need to know. She's a choice love of Senor Gremio.
She's a chosen one of Senor Hortensio.
Quietly, my masters. If you're gentlemen, do this for me. Hear me with patience. Baptista is a noble gentleman, and my father knows him. And if his daughter were less fair than she is, she might have more suitors, and I might be one.
Hortensio, to what end are all these words?
Sir, let me be so bold as to ask you, have you ever seen Baptista's daughter?
No, but I've heard he has two. One famous for her scolding tongue, and the other for beauteous modesty.
Sir, the first one is for me. Leave her alone.
Oh, leave that work to the great Hercules.
In truth, sir, you must understand that the father keeps the younger daughter held within and will not promise her to any man until the elder is wed. The younger daughter is then free, but not beforehand.
Sir, if that's true, then you're the man who must help us all, and me among the rest.
Well, since you profess to be a suitor, as we do, you must, as we do, pay this gentleman, to whom we owe a great deal.
Sir, I will not be slack in any way. As proof, therefore, if it pleases you, let's get together this afternoon and drink toast to our Mr. Health. We'll be like opposing lawyers who strive mightily in the courtroom, but eat and drink as friends.
Oh, excellent idea, fellows. Let's go.
That's a good idea. What did I say your name? Ah, it's pretty great. I say.
Good sister, do not wrong me, or wrong yourself by making a slave of me. Unbind my hands, and I'll pull them off myself. Yes, all my clothing, down to my petticoat. Whatever you command me, I will do.
Of all your suitors, I command you, tell me who you love the best and see that you don't lie.
I swear, sister, of all the men alive, I have never seen that special face I can fancy more than any other.
Hussy, you lie, isn't it Hortensio?
If you like him, sister, I swear. I'll plead for you myself, and you shall have it.
Then it must be they fancy riches more. You have Gremio to give you beautiful clothing.
Is it for him you envy me? No, you joke. Please, Sister Kate, unbind my hands.
If that is a joke, then all the rest were too!
Oh, good God. Why do you wrong her who never did wrong to you? When did she anger you with a bitter word?
Her silence mocks me, and I'll have my revenge.
What, in my sight? Go inside, Bianca.
But you won't allow me to do that. Oh, now I see she's your treasure. She must have a husband. I must stand barefoot on her wedding day. Don't talk to me. I will go sit and weep until I have an occasion for revenge.
Was there ever a gentleman as grieved as I am? But who comes here?
Good morning, neighbor Baptista.
Good morning, Sir Gremio. Not safe, gentlemen.
And you too, good sir. Tell me, don't you have a daughter known as Catherine, virtuous?
Yes, sir. I'm a daughter of Catherine.
You're too blunt. Go about it the right.
I am a gentleman of Verona, sir, who, upon hearing of her beauty and her wit, her affability and bashful modesty, her wondrous qualities and mild behavior, is bold to be an unannounced guest within your home to witness the reports I have so often heard. And as my price of admission for this entertainment, thou be my man. He is cunning in both music and mathematics, and can instruct her fully in those sciences for which I know she is not ignorant. Accept him, or else you insult me. His name is Lycio, Baron of Mantua.
Welcome, sir. But for my daughter Catherine, this I know. She is not your type, and this fills me with grief.
I see you do not mean to part with her, or else you do not like my company.
No, sir, I speak what I see. Where are you from? What may I call you?
I'm born from Verona. My name is Petruchio, and I am old Antonio's son.
Ah, I know him well.
Petruchio, let us poor petitioners speak too.
Oh, pardon me, Signor Gremio. I would not want to do that.
I doubt it, for will curse your ruin. Neighbor, I have a gift that you'll be grateful for, I am sure. To express a similar kindness myself, I present to you this young scholar here, who is also cunning in Greek, Latin, and other languages, just as much as he is in music and mathematics. His name is Cambio, and I beg you accept his service.
1,000 thanks, Sir Gremio. Welcome, good Cambio. But, gentle sir, I think you are a stranger. May you be so bold as to ask why you came here?
Oh, pardon me, sir. The boldness is my own, for, being a stranger in this city here, I make myself a suitor to your daughter Bianca, fair and virtuous. I know of your firm resolve to have the eldest sister married first. This liberty is all that I request, that when you find out who my parents are, I'll be free among the rest who court, and given as much free access and favor as them. Towards the education of your daughters, I here give this small packet of Greek and Latin books. If you accept them, they have great worth.
Your name is Lucentio? Tell me, where are you from?
From Pisa, sir. I am the son of Vincentio.
Mighty man of Pisa. I know him well. You take these set of books. You should go see your pupils immediately.
Now, Signor Baptista, my business needs haste, and every day I cannot come to rule. You knew my father well, and through him me. I'm the only heir to all this land, which I have made more valuable rather than less. Tell me, if I get your daughter's love, what dowry shall I receive when she is my wife?
After my death, you shall have 1/2 my lands and 20,000 gold coins.
For that amount, I'll share her of all my lands and leases, since she becomes a widow, if she survives me. Special contracts will be written up between the two of us, so these promises may be kept on both sides.
Yes, for that is when her love is obtained, for that is the only thing that matters.
That is nothing. For I tell you, Father, I am as decisive as she is proud-minded. Where two raging fires meet, it consumes the thing that feeds their fury. Though little fire grows with little wind, extreme gusts will blow out a flame. And that is how I will lead to her, and she will yield to me, for I am rough and don't rule like a baby.
May you rule well. Be happy in your progress, but you better be armed for some unhappy words. What's wrong, my friend? Why do you look so pale?
Because of fear, I promise I look pale.
What, will my daughter prove to be a good scholar?
A scholar, she'll soon prove a soldier. She may hold irons, but never books.
Now, by the world, she is a lusty wench. I long to have some chat with her.
Well, go with me and don't be so discouraged. Proceed in practice with my younger daughter, for she is inclined to be thankful for good deeds. Sir Petruchio, will you go with us, or shall I send Kate to you?
I ask you to do that, sir. I will await her here and move her with some spirit when she comes. Say that she yells, why then, I'll say she sings as sweetly as a nightingale. Say she frowns. Then I'll say she looks as clear as morning roses newly washed with dew. Say she is mute, will not speak a word. Then I'll commend her fluency of speech and say she utters piercing eloquence. If she asks me to leave, I'll thank her. So she asked me to stay by her side for a week. If she refuses to wed, then I shall ask her when I should announce our wedding in the church and when we will be married. But here she comes. And now Petruchio. Speak. Good morning, Kate. Well, that's your name, I hear.
You've heard well, but you're a little hard of hearing. They who talk with me call me Catherine.
You lie, I'm sure, for you're simply called Kate, and big, stout Kate, and sometimes Kate the Cursed. But Kate, the prettiest Kate in Christendom, Kate of Kate's Hall, my super dainty Kate. Hearing your mildness praised in every town, your virtue spoken of, and your beauty as well, I am moved to woo you for my wife.
Moved? Indeed, like him that moved you here, remove you from here. And I knew at first glance that you're a movable man.
Why, what's movable?
A three-legged stool.
You are right. Come sit on me.
Asses are made to bear burdens, and so are you.
Women are made to bear children, and so are you.
Not from such a worthless horse as you, if you mean me.
Now, Kate, I shall not burden you for knowing you to be young and light.
Too light and quick for a dimwit like you to catch, and yet as heavy as my weight should be.
Should buzz like a bee.
I get it, also like a buzzard.
Oh, slow-winged turtle dove, would a buzzard take you?
Yes, for a turtle as it takes after a buzzard.
Now come, you wasp, I swear you are too angry.
If I am waspish, you best beware my sting.
Then my remedy is to pluck it out.
Yes, if the fool can find where it is.
Who does not know where a wasp wears his sting? In his tail.
In his tongue.
Whose tongue?
Yours, if you talk of tails, and so, farewell.
What? With my tongue in your tail? No, try again with Kate.
Yeah, try!
I swear I'll cuff you if you strike me again.
If you strike me, no gentleman. If you are no gentleman, why do you have no coat of arms?
If I a herald, Kate, don't put me in your books.
Oh, what is your crest, the comb of a rooster?
A combless rooster. Therefore, Kate will be my head.
Now, rooster of mine, you crow too much like a coward.
Now come, Kate. I swear you are too sour.
That's what I do when I see a crab.
There's no crab here. Therefore, don't look sour.
Oh, but there is. There is.
Then show it to me.
If I had a mirror, I would.
You mean my face?
Cast a well by such a child.
Now, by St. George, I'm too young for you.
Yet you are withered.
Withered with care.
I don't.
No, listen, Kate. The truth you can't escape so easily.
I'll annoy you by stays. Let me go.
No! It was told to me that you were rough and coy and now I find that you are alive. Light, playful, very courteous, slow in speech and sweet and sweet on flowers. You cannot frown, you do not bite your lip as angry ones do, nor do you take pleasure in angry talk. But you entertain with mildness, with gentle conversation, soft and cordial. Oh,
flattering speech.
It's being made up as I go along from my mother.
Oh, Lady Mother, her son is witless.
Am I not wise?
Yes, about enough to keep you warm.
True, and therefore, sweet Kate, I mean to keep you in your bed. Therefore, setting all this chat aside, this is it in plain terms. Your father has consented for you to be my wife. Your dowry is agreed on, and whether you like it or not, I will marry you. Now, Kate, I'm the man who is just right for you, for by this light where I see your beauty, it makes me like you. You must be married to no man but me, Kate, for I'm the man who was born to tame you, and bring you from a wild Kate to a conformable Kate as other household Kates are. Here comes your father. Never deny this. I must and will have Kate as my bride.
Ah, Sir Petruchio, how do you succeed with my daughter?
How else but well? How else but well? It was impossible that I should not succeed.
Why, what's this daughter, Catherine? Down in the dumps?
Do you call me daughter? Now I assure you, you have shown a tender fatherly regard to wish me to wed a half-lunatic, madcap ruffian, and a swearing jack who thinks he can swear and get his own way.
Ah, Father, you and the world who have talked of her have talked wrongly of her, for she is not cross, it is forgetting. She's not bold, but modest as the dove. She's not hot, but temperate as the morning. We've agreed so well together that the wedding will be Sunday.
I'll see you hanged on Sunday first.
Oh, did you hear that, Petruchio? She said she'll see you brains first.
I choose her for myself. She and I are pleased. What's that to you? It is agreed between the two of us that she shall still be cross in company. Oh, but I tell you, it is incredible to believe how much she loves me. She hung about my neck and piled on kisses. Between the woman and I, she won me to her love. Oh, poor novices. It is worth the world to see how tame when men and women don't know. A weak little wretch can make the most cursed shrew. Give me your hand, Kate. Give me your hand. I will go to Venice, my apparel in preparation of the wedding day. Father, provide the feast and invite the guests. I'll be sure my gathering will be finely dressed.
Why, I don't know what to say, Sir Petruchio, but give me your hands. God send you joy, a match.
We'll have rings and things and fine clothes. Now kiss me, Kate. We'll be married on Sunday.
Was there ever a match joined so suddenly? But now, Baptista, to your younger daughter, this is the moment we've all been waiting for. And I am your neighbor, and was her suitor first.
Sir Gremio, I am the one that loves Bianca more than words can explain or your thoughts can guess.
Youngster, you cannot love as dearly as I can.
Graybeard, your love is frozen.
Be content. It is deeds that must win this strife. Whichever one of you two can assure my daughter of the greatest inheritance after their death shall have her love. Sir Gremio, what can you offer?
Well, as you know, I have a house that's within the city, which is finely furnished with silver and gold. I have stocked my coins in ivory coffers, costly apparels, tents, draperies, fine linens, Turkish cushions embossed with pearls, Vendan draperies with gold and needlework, pewter and brass, all things consistent with house and housekeeping. And on my farm, I have 100 milk cows, 120 fat oxen that are standing in my stalls. I myself am advanced in years, I must confess. And if I die tomorrow, all of this is hers. If while I live, she only be mine.
I am glad that you said only. Sir, listen to me. I am my father's heir and only son, and if I may have your daughter as my wife, I'll leave her 3 or 4 houses within the rich walls of Pisa, as good as any old Sir Gremio has in Padua. In addition, 2,000 gold coins per year will be her inheritance when I die. What? Have I pinched you, Sir Gremio?
2,000 coins per year. My lands don't amount that much. I have a trading ship that is harbored in Marseille's road. What? Have I
Gremio, it is known that my father has no less than 3 great trading ships, 2 large galley ships, and 12 watertight galleys. These I will assure her, and twice as much as whatever you offer next.
No, I have offered all, and I have no more. Listen, if you like, you should have everything, and that's mine.
Why then the maid is mine. All the world knows your firm promise. Gremio is outbid.
Why, I must confess, your offer is the best. If your father guarantees his inheritance, she's your own. But if you were to die before him, what is her inheritance?
That's pointless. He is old. I'm young.
Don't the young die as well as old?
Well, gentlemen, I have resolved this strife. As you know, next Sunday, Catherine is to be wed. Now, on the following Sunday, Bianca is to be bride to you, if your father guarantees his inheritance. If not, she'll wed Sir Gremio. I leave and thank you both.
Adieu, neighbor Baptista. Now, don't fear you knavish gambler, for your father would be a fool to give you everything.
I'll have revenge on your crafty withered hide. Now it is in my head to do my master good. I see no solution except that supposed Lucentio must get a father called supposed Vincentio. That's a wonder. Don't fathers usually get their children? Well, in this case, a child shall get a father if I don't fail in my cunning.
Sir Lucentio, today is the day that Catherine and Petruchio will be wed, but yet we don't hear from our son-in-law. What will be said? What kind of mockery will it be to be lacking the bridegroom when the priest shows up to speak the ceremonial rites of marriage? What does Lucentio say in the shame of ours?
No shame of mine. I must the truth be forced to give my hand, which is opposed by my heart to an insane, rude fellow full of mad boastfulness. A man who would in haste and been so wed at his leisure. I told you I did, that he was a frantic fool, hiding behind bitter jokes with rude behavior. He's known as a merry man who will woo 1,000 maids, appoint the day of marriage, make feasts, invite friends, and announce solemnity in the church. Yet he never meets the wed where he is wooed. Now the whole world will point to poor Catherine and say, look, there's the mad Petruchio's wife, if it will please his hand to come and marry her.
Patience, good Catherine, and Baptista too. I swear, Petruchio means well. Though he's blunt, he's very wise. Though he's merry, all in all, he's honest.
I wish I had never seen him though.
Leave, girl. I cannot blame you for weeping now, for such an insult would trouble a saint. It would be much more troubling to a shrew with your impatience.
Master! News! Old news! News you never heard!
Is it old and new too? How's that?
Is it not news to hear Petruchio's coming?
Why is he here?
Why, no, sir.
What then?
He is coming.
When will he be here?
When he stands where I am and sees you there.
What of your old news?
Petruchio's coming in baggy golden pants and an old red jacket, flower necklaces and an oversized hat with a zigzag tie on it.
Why, who comes with him?
Oh, sir, his lackey for the world to see like the horse, a monster in apparel.
It's some odd state that stirs him to wear this fashion, but he very often goes about with common clothing.
Why, I'm happy he comes, however he comes.
Why, sir, he doesn't come.
Didn't you just say he comes?
Who, that Petruchio came?
Yes, the Petruchio came.
No, sir, I say his horse comes with him on his back.
Come! Where are these gallant gentlemen?
You are welcome, sir.
Yet I don't come well.
Yet you don't limp.
You are not so well dressed as I wish you were.
Would it be better if I should just rush in? Well, where is my lovely bride? Where is Kate? How is my father? Why does such good company frown? I believe you've gazed like you've seen such wondrous monuments.
Why, sir, you do know this is your wedding day. First we were sad, fearing you would not show up. Now we're even sadder seeing you have come so unprepared. Take off those shameful clothes. They're an eyesore to our public festival.
But where is Kate? I stay away from her too long. It is time I see her at the church.
No, sir, don't see your bride in these irreverent robes. Come to my room and put on clothes of mine.
Not I, believe me. I'll visit her like this.
But like this, I trust you. You will not marry her.
In truth, sir, even like this. Therefore, stop talking about it. She's married to me, not to my clothes. If I could prepare what she will wear out me like I could change this clothing, it would be good for her and better for myself. But what a fool I am to chat with you when I should bid good morning to my bride and seal the title with a lovely kiss.
We will persuade him, if at all possible, to put on better before he goes to church.
I will follow and see the outcome of this.
Sir, to Bianca's love, we must add her father's liking, which, to bring to pass, I'm to get a man. He shall be Vincentio of Pisa, and make guarantees here in Padua even greater than I promised. So you can quietly enjoy your hope and marry sweet Bianca with consent.
If it weren't for my fellow school teacher, who watches Bianca's steps so closely, I think it best to elope. That way she'll be mine, even if the world says no.
We can look into an elopement and watch for our advantage. We'll dupe the ancient Gremio, the clever school teachers, the amorous Licio, the prying father, Minola, all for my master's sake, Lucentio. Oh, Sir Gremio, did you come from the church?
As eager as I ever came from school.
Well, are the bride and bridegroom coming home?
Bridegroom! Bridegroom, you say? Why, he's a grumbling groom. And she'll find that out.
He's more cross than she is? That's impossible.
He's a devil, a real thing.
She's the devil. She's the devil's mother.
No, she's a dove, a lamb, a fool for him. Who said so? When the priest asked if he should be his wife, he said, yes, by God's wounds, and swore so loud that the priest took the Bible. And when the priest went down to pick it up, that mad brain bridegroom gave him such a cuff that down fell the priest.
What did the wench say when he rose again?
She trembled and shook. Why? Because he stamped and swore. After this being done, he asked for wine and said a cheer, as if he'd been carousing with shipmates after a storm. After he finished the wine, he threw the reins right into the sexton's face, only for the reasons that his beard looked thin and hungry and seemed to be calling for kick. This being done, he took his wife by the neck and gave her such a kiss that at the parting of the lips the church echoed with it. I seeing this left because I know they're coming after me. And this marriage is never going to be a mad one, or ever will be one like this before. Listen, listen, I hear the bells ringing.
Gentlemen and friends, I thank you for your trouble. I know you think you should dine with me and have prepared great amounts of wedding cheer, but my haste calls me and I must go at once.
Is it possible you will go away tonight?
I must go away today before night comes. Do not wonder at it or be grieved. If you knew my business, you would ask me to go rather than stay. And honest company, I thank all of you who have seen me give myself away to this most patient, sweet, and virtuous wife. Dine with my father and drink to my health. I must go at once. Farewell to you all.
Let us ask you to stay until after dinner.
Cannot be.
Let me entreat you.
Will not be.
Let me entreat you.
I'm content.
Are you content to stay?
I'm content you will entreat me to stay, but I will not stay no matter how you entreat me.
Now, if you love me, stay.
Groom me on my horse.
Yes! No, then do what you can. I will not go today. No, not tomorrow. Not until I please myself. The door is open, sir. It lies your way. I will be gone until I please myself.
Kate, please don't be angry.
I will be angry. What are you going to do about it? Father, be quiet. He will wait until I'm ready.
Now it begins to work.
Gentlemen, forward to the bridal dinner. I see a woman be made a fool of, but she doesn't have the spirit to resist.
They shall go forward Kate, at your commands. Obey the bride, you who attend her. Go to the feast, brook well, party well, and carouse as fully as you can to her virginity. Be mad and merry, or go hang yourselves. As for my body, Kate, she must be with me. I will be master of what is my own. She is my goods, my property, my household stuff, my house, my field, my barn, my horse, my ox, my ass, my anything. Here she stands. I'll bring an attack on the proudest person that stops my way here in Padua. I'll draw your weapon. We assassinate thieves! Do you mean to never man? It won't be a man, save you!
No, let them go. They're a couple of quiet ones.
If they had gone so soonly, I would have died from laughing.
Out of all the bad matches, there was never one like that.
Oh, mistress, what's your opinion of your sister?
That being mad herself, she's madly made.
I'll give her this Petruchio's pancake. I'm trying.
It was better that we fast tonight than feed the anger with such overroasted flesh. We will fast for company tonight. Now, go along. I'll see you in the bridal chamber. Now I've begun my reign like a shrewd politician. I hope to end successfully. She ain't no me today, nor will she tomorrow. Last night she did not sleep, and nor will she tonight. Just like I said the meat was burnt, I'll find some unresolved fault in the making of the bed. So I'll throw a pillow here, the blanket there, this the comfortable way, the sheets another, and all this is done in reverent care of her, or at least I'll pretend it is. And in this case, she will stay awake all night, and if she begins to fall asleep, then I'll yell and make a lot of noise and keep her awake with the clamor. This is a way to truly kill a wife with kindness. Anyone who knows how to bend a tame a shrew, show me now. It's charity to tell me how.
Is it possible, friend Licio, that Mistress Bianca fancies anyone else but Lucentio? I tell you, sir, she encourages me.
Sir, to make you believe what I've told you is true, stand by and watch how he teaches her.
Now, mistress, do you profit by what you read?
And what are you reading, teacher? First you have to read that.
I read what I profess, the art of love,
And may you prove to be a master of your art?
while you, sweet dear, prove mistress of my heart.
You're getting to the matter quickly indeed. Now I beg of you, tell me, sir, that your mistress loves none in the world as well as you, Sir Lucentio.
Oh, hateful love! Unfaithful womanhood! I tell you, Licio, this is wonderful.
I am not Licio, nor has a teacher that professed to be, but one that scorns love in this disguise. Know, sir, that I am called Hortensio!
Sir Hortensio! I have often heard of your complete affection for Bianca. Since my eyes have witnessed her unfaithfulness, I'll join with you and give up her love forever.
I beg of you, fair Bianca, let me be better acquainted with you.
Ooh, you are a friendly fellow.
See how they court, Sir Lucentio. Here is my hand, and here I firmly vow never to woo her again. I grew up as one who has unfondly flattered her with former favors.
And here I take the same true oath, never to marry her even if she begs me to. Shame on her. See how shamelessly she courts him.
I wish she only had one lover in the world, for me, so that I may surely keep my oath within 3 days' time. I shall be married to a wealthy widow, who has loved me for as long as I have loved this. Proud, disdainful, hawk! And so farewell, Signor Lucentio. Kindness in women, not their beautifulest woman, my love. And so I leave, doing what I've done, what I've sworn before.
Mistress Bianca! Mistress Bianca, bless you. I've caught you napping, gentle love, and have given up on you with Hortensio.
Tronny, you're joking. Have you both given up on me?
Mistress, we have.
Ha! Then we are rid of Licio.
In truth, sir, he'll have a lusty widow who'll be wooed and wed in a day.
God give him joy, Tranio.
Yeah, and he'll tame her.
So he says.
In truth, mistress, he's gone to the taming school.
The taming school? Is there such a place?
There is, and Petruchio is the master who teaches tricks to tame a shrew exactly right and silence her shattering tongue.
I have watched so long that I am dog-tired. But at last I spot a reliable old man coming down the hill who will serve us as your father.
Well, if that's true, then I'll make him glad to pretend to be Vincentio, make guarantee to Baptista Minola. Oh, here he comes. Take your love inside and leave me alone.
Godspeed, sir.
And you, sir, you're welcome. Do you travel farther on, or are you at the farthest?
Sir, the farthest in a week or two. But then I go farther as far as Rome. And then to Tripoli, if God wills it.
Ah, what country are you from?
Mantua.
Of Mantua, sir? Indeed, God forbid. You come to Padua, careless of your life?
My life, sir? What do you mean?
It's the death sentence has been proclaimed openly. It's death for anyone of Mantua to come to Padua. Your ships are being held in Venice, and the Duke has published and proclaimed it. It's a wonder, except you've just arrived, or you might have heard it.
What a pity. Sir forced me to read that because I'm papers for Florence, and I must deliver them here.
Sir, to do you a favor, have you ever been to Pisa?
I've often been to Pisa. Pisa's well known for its citizens.
And do you know one man among them named Vincentio?
I don't know, but I have heard of him. He's a merchant of incomparable wealth.
He's my father, sir, and he somewhat resembles you.
As much as an apple does an oyster.
To save your life in these extreme circumstances, I can do you this favor for his sake. You can take his name and reputation and stay this way till you've done your business in the city.
Oh, sir, I do. And I'll tell people everywhere that you are the patron of my life and liberty.
Then come with me to get dressed up like my father. Oh, sir, this I'll have you know. My fathers here look for every day to give guarantee of an inheritance between Baptista Manola's daughter and I. But I'll instruct you in these issues. Come with me.
I'm sure sweet take 8. His kindness deserves thanks. What? In other words? No, then you don't love it, and all my effects have no pain. Take away.
I beg you, sir, let it stay.
Even the poor's service is repaid with thanks, so you will thank me before you touch the meat.
I thank you, sir.
For jerking, shame. You are to blame.
We'll eat quickly, Kate. We shall return to your father's today in splendid clothing as the best, with silken coats and caps and golden rings, with ruffs and cuffs and petticoats and things, with silks and bands and double changes of clothing, and the bracelets and all this trickery. What have you dined? The tailor is waiting to adorn your body in his rustling treasure. Ah, tailor, yes, the gown. Ah, what news do you have, sir?
Here's the cap your lordship spoke of.
This was molded on a soup bowl. Velvet dish, shame. It is lewd and filthy. This is a toy. That's a trick and knick-knack, a baby's cap. No, take it away. Bring me a bigger one.
I don't want a bigger one. This is a current fashion. Gentlewomen wear caps like this.
When you are gentle, you too shall have one. But not till then.
That won't happen quickly.
Sir, I believe I may have permission to speak, and speak I will. I am no child, no baby. People better than you have endured me when I spoke my mind, and if you cannot, you better stop up your ears. My tongue will tell the anger of my heart, or else my heart will break concealing the anger. Rather than let that happen, I will be free with my speaking as much as I please.
You are right. It is a cheap cap. nothing. Silicon pie, custard crust. I really love you because you don't like it.
Love me or don't love me. I like the cap and I will have it, or I will have none.
Taylor, yes, let us see the gown. Oh, merciful God, what cheap costume stuff is this? Is this a sleeve? It looks like half a cannon. Scarves up and down like an applesauce. Seems a snip and a nip and a cut and a slish and a slash. Well, what the devil's name, Taylor, do you call this?
I see she's neither gonna have cap nor gown.
You told me to make it orderly and well, according to the fashion at the time.
Indeed I did, but if I recall correctly, I did not ask you to spoil it with the time. Now go hop over every other home. You will hop without me being your customer. Go, I shall not have it.
I never saw a better fashion gown, a more quaint, more pleasing, or more commendable. Perhaps you need to make a puppet of me.
True, the tailor means to make a puppet of you.
She says your lordship needs to make a puppet of her.
Oh, monstrous arrogance! You lie, you thread, you fimble, you yardstick, half yardstick, fourth yardstick, 16th of a yardstick. Away, you scrub, you remnant, you fragment. I tell you, you have ruined her gown.
Your lordship is deceived. The gown is made according to the directions my master was given. Grumio gave the order to how it should be made.
I gave no order, sir. I gave him the stuff to make the gown.
Then how did you desire it to be made?
Indeed, sir, with new bread.
Did you not request to have it cut?
Oh, you face many things in your occupation.
I have.
Don't face me. I say to you, I told your master to have the gown cut, but I did not say to cut it to pieces. Therefore, you lie.
Why, here's the note that will prove how you wished it to be fashioned.
Read it.
There are lies that says I said to cut the gown to pieces.
First, a loose body gown.
Master, if I ever said loose body gown, so we dispersed it and beat me to death with a spool of brown thread. I said a gown.
Proceed.
With a small, semicircular cape.
I confess to the part of the cape.
With a wide sleeve.
I confess to 2 sleeves.
The sleeves curiously cut.
Aha! Now there's the villainy.
Error in the note, sir, error in the note. I commanded that the sleeves to be cut out and sewn up again. And that I proved to you with the little fingers on the thimble.
What I say is true.
I'll take you out straight away. You take the note, give me your yardstick, don't spare me.
God have mercy, Grumio. Then you will have no odds to win.
Well, in truth, sir, the gown is not for me.
You're right, sir. It is for my mistress.
Well, yes, you'll see to it that the tailor gets paid. Go, take it away. I shall not have it.
Taylor, take no offense at his hasty words. I'll pay for your gown tomorrow. Away, I say! Give your master my regards!
Come, Kate. We shall return to your father's house even in these honest scarlet clothing. Our persons will be brows, our garments forth. What is the mind that makes the body rich? As sunlight breaks through even the darkest clouds, so honor appears in the most common of clothing. Oh no, sweet Kate, either are you worse off because of this poor equipment and cheap clothing. If you think it is shameful, blame me and frolic. Now, let's see. Return to your father's house now. You may well get there by lunchtime, as it is 7.
I assure you, sir, it's almost 2. It'll be supper time before you get there.
It will be 7 o'clock before I go to the horses. Pay attention to what I do, or think to do, or say. You are still crossing a table. It'll be whatever o'clock I say it before we go.
Why, this is the way the high-spirited man will commend the sun.
Sir, this is the house.
I guarantee you. But sir, here comes your servant. Would be good to do what you're doing.
Ah, don't fear him, Biondello. Do your duty thoroughly. Imagine you were the real Vincentio.
Don't fear me.
But have you done your errand to Baptista?
I told him that your father was in Venice and that you looked for him today in Padua.
Ah, good. Oh, and here comes Baptista. Pretend to be my father, sir. Sir, we are happy to see you. This is the gentleman I told you about. I ask you to be a good father to me now and give me Bianca for my inheritance.
Quiet, son. Sir, with your permission, since I've come to Padua to gather some events, my son Lucentio is acquainted with you with a serious matter of love between your daughter and himself. I am content with the care of a good father for half the match. And if you'd agree, like I am, with some agreement that we can make, you will find me ready and willing to have her married with my consent.
Sir, pardon me what I have to say. Your plainness and short pleases me well. It is very true here. Your son, Lucentio, loves my daughter, and she loves him. Therefore, you will deal with him like a father, and we pass her sufficient inheritance. And then the match is made, and all is done.
I thank you, sir.
Oh, yes, Cambio. Go home and tell me what has happened right away. If you will, tell Lucentio has arrived from Padua, and she's likely to be Lucentio's wife.
I pray to the gods she may with all my heart.
Don't delay with the gods, but get going. Sir Baptista, should I lead the way?
I follow you.
What is it, Biondello?
You saw my master wink and laugh at you?
Biondello. So what?
Baptista is safe, talking to the deceitful father of a deceiving son.
And then?
His daughter is to be brought by you to supper.
And what about her?
The old priest of St. Luke's Church is at your command at all hours.
And what about this Biondello?
Take the priest, clerk, and some sufficient, honest witnesses to the church. If this isn't what you're looking for, I have no more to say. Put bid Bianca farewell forever and a day.
Is this what you heard, Biondello?
I cannot stay long. I know a wench married in the afternoon, and she went out to the garden for parsley to stuff a rabbit. So may you, sir, and so I do, sir. My master has appointed me to go to St. Luke's to make sure the priest is ready.
Come on, in God's name. Once more towards your father's house. Lord, look how bright and beautifully shines the moon.
The moon? The sun. It is not moonlight now.
I say it is the moon that shines so bright.
I know it is the sun that shines so bright.
It will be the moon, or the sun, or whatever I say before we continue on to your father's house. Come, turn around, let's go.
Say what he says, or we will never go.
Forward, I beg you, since we've come so far. It can be the moon or the sun or whatever you please. If it pleases you to call it a cheap candle from here on in, I vow it will be the same for me.
You say it is the moon.
I know it is the moon.
No, then you lie, for it is the blessed sun.
Thank God be blessed, it is the blessed sun. But sun it is not when you say it is not, and the moon changes even as your mind does. What you name it, that is, and so it will be for Captain.
Petruchio, give up. You have won.
Well, forward, forward. Wait, what company is this? Good morning, Tetramistress. Which way do you go? Sweet Kate, tell me, have you ever beheld a more radiant gentlewoman? Her cheeks are so red they are at war with her light skin. What stars light up that those eyes make that heavenly face of you. One small, fair maiden, good day. Kate, embrace her because she is so beautiful.
You will make the man mad to make a woman of him.
Young, budding, virgin, fair, fresh, and sweet. Where are you going? Where do you live? The parents of so fair a child are happy, but happy will be the man whose good fortune it will be to have you for his lovely bedfellow.
Kate, have you gone mad? This is a man. Old, wrinkled, faded, withered. Not a maiden, as you say he is.
Oh, pardon, old father. My eyes make mistakes. I have been so dazzled by the sun that everything I look at seems to be green. Now I see. You are a respected father. Pardon me, I beg of you for my error.
Go, good old grandfather. Tell us which way you travel, and if you travel along with us, we will be grateful for the company.
Fair sir, and to you, my fair mistress, I'm much amazed with the strange encounter. My name is Vincentio, my dwelling in Pisa. I'm going to Padua to visit a son of mine who I've not seen in a long time.
What is his name?
Lucentio, gentle sir.
It is a good thing we met, and better for your son. Now, by our laws and by your old age, I may call you my loving father. The sister to my wife, this gentlewoman over here, has married your son. Do not wonder, she is of royal birth, and now is quite wealthy, and she has a good reputation.
But is this true?
I assure you, Father, it is true.
Come along with us and see the truth in what we say.
Petruchio, this has put me in high spirits. Here I come, my widow. And if she is disobedient, then you have taught Hortensio how to be firm.
fly, Piandello!
I'm surprised Campio doesn't compliment all of this.
This there is Sergio's house.
I think I shall let you welcome here. By all likelihood, we'll have some food and drink.
They're busy within. You better knock louder.
Who is it that knocks when you beats out the gate?
Is Senior Lucentio within, sir?
He's within, but not to be spoken with.
What if a man brings $100 or two to make merry with?
Keep that $100 to yourself. You won't need it as long as I live.
See, I told you your son was well up to Padua. Excuse me, sir. Tell Senor Lucentio his father is here at the door to speak with him.
You lie. His father's here looking out the window.
Are you his father?
Yes, sir. So his mother said, if I can believe her.
This is a trickery to take another man's name as your own.
Grab the villain! I believe he's to cheat somebody!
I have seen them in the church together. God send them joy. But who was here? My old master Vincentio, now are you ruined?
Come here, you rogue! Have you forgotten me?
How could I forget you? I've never seen you before in all my life.
What? You never saw your master father before? Vincentio!
Yes, sir. See where he looks out?
Is it so? Indeed!
Help, help, a madman!
Help, son! Help Baptista!
Come, Kate, let's stand aside and see the end of this.
Sir, what kind of man are you that you offer to beat my servant?
What kind of man am I, sir? No, what kind of man are you, sir? Oh, immortal gods, oh, finely dressed villain, a silken shirt, leather boots, scarlet tie, a high-crowned hat. I'm ruined! I am undone! While my son and servant spent all my money at the university, I play the good husband at home.
What is going on? What is the matter?
Is this man a lunatic?
Sir, you seem like a sober old gentleman by your clothing, but your words tell me that you're a madman. What concern is it to you if I have a scarlet tie? I thank my good father I'm able to afford it.
Your father is a sailmaker in Bergamo!
Sir, you're mistaken. What do you think his name is?
As if I didn't know his name. I brought him up since he was 3, and his name is Traudio.
Oh, wait a minute! His name is Lucentio. He's my only son and heir to my land, Sir Vincentio.
Lucentio? Oh, he has murdered his master! Grab him in the Duke's name! Oh, my son, my sweet son! Tell me, where's my son, Lucentio?
Carry this man to the jail!
Carry me to the jail!
Oh, there he is. Deny him, refuse him, or else we are all undone.
Pardon me, sweet father. You live, my sweet son.
Pardon me, father.
How have you offended? Where is Cambio?
Here is Cambio and Vicentio as well. Love causes miracles. Love may exchange my place with Trinio when he hears in town. Happily, I have the last right to wish for him and my bliss. What Trina did, I forced him to. Forgive him, Father, for my sake.
I'll slip the villain's nose if you would have sent me to the jail.
Look at this treachery to deceive us all!
Where's that damn villain Traudio?
Why, tell me. This is not my good Cambio then.
Cambio was changed to Lucentio.
Yes. Love did causes miracles. Love may exchange my place with Trina while he was in town. Happily, I have the last right to wish for him and my bliss. What Trina did, I forced him to. Forgive him, Father, for my sake.
I'm going to send him to the jail!
But do you hear, sir? Have you married my daughter without my goodwill?
Fear not, Senor Baptista, we will make you content. Give it up! But I will aim to be avenged for this villainy.
And I will, too, find out the depth of this falseness.
Husband, let's follow this through the end of this bus.
First, kiss me, Kate, then we will.
Fuck, in the middle of the street?
What, are you ashamed of me?
No, sir, God forbid, but I'm ashamed to kiss.
No, then let's go home again. Come on, fellow.
No, sir, I will give you a kiss. Woo! I beg you, love, say.
This is not a good thing. Come, Kate, now before never, for never is too late.
was long. Our ideal sounding notes finally agreed. My fair Bianca, welcome my father, while I, with the exact same kindness, welcome yours. Brother Petruchio, sister Catherine, and you, Hortensio, with your loving widow. Please all be feast with the best and welcome to my home. For now we sit to chat as well as to eat.
Sit, eat.
Had to afford his kindness, son Petruchio.
Had to afford nothing but what is kind.
For both our sakes, I wish what you said was true.
For my life, I believe Hortensio is his wife.
How does Cremio like these quick-witted folks?
They butt heads well together.
Head and butt? A quick-witted person would say their head and butt was a head with a coupled horn.
Has this awakened you, Mistress Bride?
Yes, but not frighten me. Therefore, I'll sleep again.
That you will not. Since you have begun, I'm going to have at you for a sharp jest or two.
What? Am I your hunted bird? I need to shift to a different bush. Yet you pursue me like an archer who draws his bow. You are all welcome.
Sir Petruchio, in great sadness, I would have to say you have the shrewish one of them all.
Not so. Let each one of us send for his wife, and he who comes first shall win the wager which we will propose.
What's the wager?
20 gold pieces?
20 gold pieces. I'll bet that much on my hawker hound for 20 times as much upon my wife.
100 then.
It's a match. Who shall begin?
Well, I will. Go, Bino. Beg your mistress to come to me.
I go.
Son, I'll take out that bet. Bianca comes.
I'll have no one taking out. I'll carry it on myself. Oh, what's going on? What news?
Sir, my mistress sends you word that she is busy and she cannot come.
That's an answer. She's busy and she cannot come.
And a kind one, too. Pray God she doesn't give you a worse sense.
I hope it's better.
Servant Biandello, go and entreat my wife to come to me right away.
Oh, entreat her. No, that you'll have to go.
Entreat, sir, do what you can. Yours will not be entreated. Now, where's my wife?
Sir, my mistress says you have some big joke in mind. She will not come. She asks you to come to her.
Vile, cruel, volatile, not to be endured. Camille, fetch your mistress at once and bring her here as fast as you can.
Ha! I know what her answer will be. What? She will not.
Then I have bad luck, and that will be the end of it.
Yeah.
Now, by the Virgin Mary, here comes Catherine.
What is your will, sir, that you sent for me?
Where's your sister, Hortensio's wife?
They sit, confirmed by the parlor fire.
Fetch them here at once, and if they refuse to come, beat them soundly as you can.
So it is. I wonder what it predicts.
Indeed, it predicts love, peace, tranquility, quiet life, and all rule supremacy. In short, everything that is sweet and happy.
Now, good fortune comes to you, son Petruchio. They have lost, and you have won. I will add another 20,000 gold coins. Another dowry to another daughter, because she has changed like she has never changed before.
No, I shall win my way to better yet. And show you more signs of her. See how she ready to front lines for Catherine, throw that showy piece of junk off. It's not attractive on you. Now, tell these headstrong women what duty they owe to their lords and husbands.
Come, you are mocking. We will not be told what to do.
That I am not. First begin with her.
She will not.
I say she will. First begin with her.
Shame, shame. Unknit that threatening, unkind brow, and don't shoot scornful glances from those eyes to wound your husband. Your husband is the one that cares for you. He commits his body to painful labor both by sea and land, and night in storm and day in cold, while you lie warm at home, secure and safe. He craves no other tribute from your hands but love, fair looks, and true obedience. too little of a payment for such great a debt. I am ashamed that women should be so foolish to offer war when they should kneel for peace, or seek to rule, govern supreme when they are bound to serve, love, and obey. My mind is as self-important as yours. My heart is great, my courage more. But now I see our lances are only straws. Our strength is weak, our weakness beyond comparison. What we have the most of, that is what we are least. Therefore, place your hand below your husband's foot to show your duty. My hand is ready, if he so desires.
Now there's a wench. Come kiss me, Kate.
Go your ways, old lad, for you've won.
And it's good to hear when children are obedient.
But it's harsh to hear when women are disobedient.
Okay, let's go to bed. We three couples are married, but you two are done for. It was I who won the bet, and though you went for white, and being winner, I'll give you good night.